Today, for American Heart Month and Valentine's, we are going to use a brownie mix, coffee, and black beans, yes, you heard that right, to create delicious brownies for just a few dollars. All right, let's get started. We are going to start with a can of low sodium black beans. These have already been rinsed and drained. We're gonna put those in a blender. You could also use a food processor, but if you don't have either of those, a potato masher or just a little elbow grease and a fork will also work just as well. Now I'm gonna add my liquid, which today I am using a half a cup of cooled coffee. You could certainly use water, but the reason why we're using coffee today is that it enhances the flavor of chocolate. So anytime you're baking something with chocolate, adding a little bit of coffee, either brewed coffee or instant coffee granules, can boost up the flavor of the chocolate. So we're just gonna add half a cup to our beans, and now we're gonna puree the beans and coffee mixture until it's smooth. Now, black beans are a great source of both protein and fiber, so it's a nice way to add a little bit of a nutritional punch to a dessert. Okay, we're gonna use 1 package of a boxed brownie mix, any type you want. The great thing about brownie mix is that it has all of the main ingredients you need already incorporated. So your sugar, your flour, your cocoa powder, and your baking powder and baking soda. This is a great way to keep something on hand without having to buy a lot of separate ingredients, which can, in the long run, help you save a little bit of money if you don't use those things often. Now, I know this bean mixture, you might be feeling like you're not sure, it looks a little iffy. Don't worry, you are not going to taste the beans at all once they are baked into this mixture. The other flavors, the cocoa, the sweetening, the sugar, it's gonna completely override the beans. All you're going to get from the beans is the benefit of the fiber and the moisture content that it contributes to the brownie mix. Okay, we're just gonna give this a stir, and you wanna mix this until all your ingredients are well incorporated. Okay, fully mixed in. This mix does have chocolate chips added. If your mix is plain, feel free to add some chocolate chips to it, chopped pecans, walnuts, anything that you would typically enjoy in a brownie. We're going to use a glass 11 by 7 pan today. 8 by 8 or 9 by 9 also works. We're just gonna give it a little bit of spray with some non-stick cooking spray. Lining with parchment paper would also work. And now we're just gonna add our brownie mix in. The great thing about this, also, if you're baking with kids, no eggs to worry about, so you don't have to worry about anyone who might like to lick the bowl or lick the spoon, because we don't have any raw eggs in this. All right, we're just gonna give it a little shimmy shake there, and that gets it nice and even. We're gonna pop it into a 350-degree preheated oven and check back shortly. Our brownies are out of the oven. They have cooled down to about room temperature, so we are ready to slice into them. Okay, and there we have it. Delicious and budget-friendly brownies for a sweet treat during Heart Month. Treat your Valentine to something special. For the Worcester County Health Department, I'm nutritionist Kelly Williams.